Welcome back to Lessons of a Housewife. Make sure you are subscribed, hit the notification bell for my next videos, like this video, comment on this video, and let's talk about this. First things first, I want to shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all's support and thank you so much for joining my channel. Now, what I have for you guys today is a clip of a young woman who claims that you can have at least 3 boyfriends. So enough that I have to say right here. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the clip.
Yes, I told you that you need at least 3 boyfriends minimum. But what are you gonna do once you have those boyfriends? Let me tell you. So the first boyfriend is the main. He's usually the one, you're getting the D from, you're spending the time with, you're investing with for a long term. That's the main. And now we have the side. Let me change my eye color for the side because I'm a different person. This side is the one you can always call when you're in trouble. The reason you have 3 boyfriends in the first place, let me tell you, is because you don't have a husband. When you have your husband, he's going to do everything for you. But the side is for the one, with the first one doesn't know how to do everything. So the side will know. And now we get to the backup. Let me change my eye color for the backup. Because you have to make him feel special. You have to make him feel like he's the main. But he's the backup. And the backup is just not as good as the main or the side. And then they're all just men. It's not really that serious.
Okay, so she said that 3 men have specific roles that women need, but also said in the same breath that a husband would do everything for you in a relationship. That the reason behind having these 3 men is because you don't have a husband. So wouldn't it have been smarter to promote getting married to a man instead of playing this game with men? Instead of trying to manipulate men, wouldn't it have been better to tell women to focus on becoming a good woman first for a husband, because that's the ultimate goal anyway? No. Instead, she promotes dating and using multiple men online because they're so entitled and selfish. They want to be worshipped by a man constantly. I mean, that would be the only purpose for these men, right? When one doesn't do everything in their power to make you happy, you just move on to another and expect the other one to pick up from where the first one left off. That makes sense to them. Don't invest in picking the right man to marry. Just get multiple of them because you're never satisfied anyway. Do women, modern women specifically, really think this is a win? That dating multiple men is supposed to better the outcomes for you with men? This goes to show how women live in the now and not for the future. They don't think ahead at all. They just float through life in their feelings instead of thinking things through. Modern women have no forethought, just driven by convenience and pleasure, in denial of how this looks to men. They would rather tell women to keep multiple men in rotation than to actually prioritize getting married. I'm coming to realize that TikTok, I believe, started off as a kids app, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm coming to realize that damaged women from all over promote this type of behavior on TikTok. Little girls that are being raised with cell phones now listen to this mess, already starting off on a bad foot, because this is what's in the ether of TikTok. You can't make sense of these modern women because they don't make sense. And they wonder why it's so difficult for them to find a man. They are driven off a fantasy world and expect reality to have the same outcome. They want to use and siphon money from men with nothing in return and still expect a man to be waiting to block that wall and to trust them completely when they decide to stop playing around. They don't respect men. They look at men as their personal slaves in the market. They don't see their behavior for being wrong because they envy men and want to be them so bad. They think they are leading their lives in some way to never being someone who is unwanted or displeased, pushing this on to more women and girls, that men are disposable. You know what these modern women fail to understand is that they don't have the light at the end of that tunnel. This fast-paced life of demanding constant pleasure leads to old age loneliness. You women have to stop and ask yourself these questions. How can men respect me if I don't respect them or myself? How can I be trusted in a relationship if I'm always playing these type of games? The wall is undefeated, ladies. There is no hope at the end of that tunnel like you think. She wouldn't be another woman crying on social media because men are not putting up with her silly games no more. And unfortunately, one day, women like this can even cross the wrong man. And they won't even have a future at all. You women want to play silly games. You will win stupid prizes. With these types of women is, of course, men waking up. And they are speaking to other men that usually fall for this type of nonsense. But what do you guys think? I end my video on that note. Don't forget to like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. Hit that notification bell to alert you of all my next videos. As you know, I have a set goal for my first 1,000 subscribers, so share my content away. And as always, I thank you all for watching.